What's going on YouTube? A Fly Guy Gaming here, and today we'll be challenging the Legendary Goku event GT Edition with the Power Absorption team. Now, full disclosure, this event has been pretty tough on me, even though I have a pretty decent box, simply because that Strength Golden Grade 8 Goku destroys physical units. And as you can see, my team has 3 physical units. Even though I've been struggling with this event, I still believe that the Buu iteration of this team is still the best to challenge it, simply because they have so much in-lane synergy. Going over a couple of my choices, this Mr. Buu right here is a good Rainbow Orb Changer and Nuker, so I like to float him just to keep some key consistency on the team. And this 50% support Buu here is really gone on rotation with one of the Buu tanks. And for my last choice, I was kind of forced to bring this guy, this exchange good Buu to evil Buu that turns into Super Buu. But once he gets to Super Buu, he can pull his own weight. So I'm not too mad about bringing him. But overall, this team should be able to get the job done. I'm using Icarus and Ghost Usher simply because this team heals so much. And with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and jump in the event. Hopefully with this recording, I can go ahead and knock it out. My biggest concern is just getting crits on that Strength Golden Grade 8 form, because if you're not moving quickly through that stage of the fight, you can get bodied, and it's pretty hard to recover after that. So what I'm going to do here, let me see. I'm going to go ahead and do this. This is a rough one because I got I got 2 physical units to start with, and none of those physical units are the Buu tanks. So this Goku can hit us pretty hard, but I think the key to me beating this event will be conserving my items until I get to that Golden Grade 8 form, and intelligently using Ghost Ushers to get like a freebie turn, and then avoid either that Mr. Buu or that physical Fat Buu at the end from getting hit too hard, because even though that physical Fat Buu stacks defense on getting hit and has pretty good multiplicative stats, he can still get bopped because that that Golden Grade 8 can really lay hands on you. From what I've seen so far, this will probably be the most difficult run for me. And once I clear this, I think I'm going to be in a good spot. Because see, like, he hit us pretty hard that last turn. He hit us for, what was it? I'm just going to grab one because I want these rainbow orbs for this Mr. Buu. But he hit us for about 120k. I think it was like 115k. And just from the passives on this team, we were able to get back to 100%. So it kind of changed my thinking on it. I think I need more just straight up damage reduction and avoidance rather than healing. Because if a couple turns pass and you can survive, you won't die. You'll be able to get back to high health levels. And that's going to be the big thing. And unfortunately for this team, that its problem isn't that it's not defensive enough. Well, except for that Golden Grade 8 form, it's that they don't. Ooh, this is rough. I'm not gonna be able to get a lot of orbs for this Buu, but 18 key supers are very important for this. I should have switched those 2 in rotation. Are very important for this this Buu tanks because he needs to stack defense. What I was saying is, the problem with this team isn't that it's not defensive enough. It's that too many of its units are physical, and like not having that wide array of typings really comes back to bite it. I know I could bring in, I believe that that AGL, what's his name? That AGL Majin Buu, the skinny Buu, but like I said before, I really don't like the fact that he's from Tournament of Power on this particular team. Not that Tournament of Power is an overall problem. It doesn't have that really high synergy I like. But if I keep getting bopped by this stage, I might just give it a try. I'm sure that skinny Buu will be able to pull his weight, especially in that Golden Grade 8 form. He'll definitely struggle in that last portion of the fight, because that Super Saiyan 4 Goku is going to be tech. Just like this guy will struggle in that phase. So I'm going to have to keep a couple items for him as well, or at least try and hide him to the best of my ability so he doesn't get hit too hard. All right, Seems like we're going pretty quickly through this event. This team puts up really good numbers, and like I said before, I really like the synergy that this team has together. There it is. All right, I'm not going to transform. I'm going to go ahead and just grab 6 orbs for this guy. He's going to get a 24 key super. I'm going to go ahead and grab 11 for him so he's not getting demolished, and grab 7 for this guy. He's going to get 80% attack and defense from the rainbow orbs. And if I was low on health, he would go ahead and give me 60k HP, which is more than a tenth of my health. So that's really good, especially when you couple it with the Boo tanks is 12% at the beginning. So this rotation should be fine. Even if that support Boo in the middle gets supered, I should be able to make it out of here perfectly fine. And that's actually really good. This guy's not going to take too much damage. I stand corrected. He took about 200k, but like I said with this Boo team, they heal so much, it's going to be fine. So let me go ahead and get this super. I think it was 3.7k. That was a whole bar, followed by an additional. That's perfect. If I can get one more additional and keep stacking his attack, that's going to be very helpful for that strength golden grade 8 portion of the fight. Simply because crits combined with stacking attack is the key to success for this team particularly. That and definitely hiding some of these weaker physical units. Like when they have type advantage, everything's good, baby. But when they don't have type advantage, it's like, God help me. All right, let's see. Is this stage still able to have, nope, not even have its defense lowered. That's rough. Okay, so this guy was fine. Go into the next rotation, see full health, perfect. I am gonna go ahead and transform. I'm gonna float off that Boo Piccolo. This guy, I hate to say it, but like, he's just so lackluster. I wanted to give him a chance being a global player. It's like, yeah, he can't be that bad, but not being able to see this Super Boo really dampens my like desire to use this guy. So I'm gonna do, can I do this and get 18 key? No, I'm gonna have to do this. Unfortunately, I won't be able to get, okay, never mind. This will be 30, let me go ahead and switch these two. This will go ahead and be 36% crit chance on top of any of the crit chance he has. And then he has a stat buff here, so we should be able to get out of this turn. I would like a double super Goku to survive, and for that and for Super Boo, that Tech Super Boo to get a super as well. Because he, all right, I got what I wanted. I got the 2 supers. Come on, I just need Goku to survive. But the reason I want this, okay, crit, never mind. The reason I wanted him to survive is because that Super Boo greatly stacks attack and defense for 3 turns. So any supers you get carry on to his next rotation, whether you float him or not. And that's a bunch of extra power you can use. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to go ahead and grab these 10 orbs. So he should be about 150k, I believe. Yeah, 155. It's not going to stop him from taking complete damage, but it's going to be helpful. And then I think I'm just going to grab these 2. That way I have 4 orbs there. And then I have 3 on the side as well. So this Boo tank should be able to get a 18 key super the following turn. Hopefully this guy gets supered again. That's a big part of this run for me at least. Like, yep, if I can keep Super Boo getting supered. See, just shy of 120k is manageable for me, especially when I have this 50% Super Boo on rotation, because he gets, I believe it's 17% HP back on super. And then this Fat Boo floating, I'm sure eventually I'm going to get to a turn, if I can survive to the end of it, where he's going to come in and we're under 30%, and boom, that's another, I believe 40% heal. So this team has a lot of regeneration, which is thematically something I really appreciate that Akatsuki had done. All right, let's go ahead and do this. How many orbs can I get here? I can get 2, I can get 3, I can get 4. Go ahead and grab 4, and then grab 4 here. So, ooh, I probably should have used an item because I don't think I can kill here. Let's see if this Mr. Boo at the end can survive. Give me some, ooh, okay, fine. That's perfect. How much damage are you doing to him? 170, okay, that's gotta be the friend one. That's rough, so that's 170, I was about full. That's almost half of my HP. Yep, it's a bit over 30%. Okay, he dodged. Okay, 10k, perfectly fine. I'm gonna go into the next rotation. I'm gonna heal up, I'm gonna top myself off to about, yep, 80%. Links kick in, 90%, boom. Let's go ahead and slide this guy in the middle. Can I get 18 key here? Boom. Let's get 18 key there. Let's go ahead and grab 8 key orbs here. And let's go ahead and just grab this one by itself. Alright, so I have a Dokkan attack here. This means even if I get supered on any one of these guys, I should go into that STR Golden Grade 8 form at full health, which is actually pretty good because, let's see, that's going to be by far the longest portion of the event and the most dangerous. And building up my Dokkan gauge through there, I might be able to get another one during the last 2 Super Saiyan 4 Goku phases. Honestly, if I can make it through that Golden Grade 8 phase with at least 2 items, I am almost certain I will finish this event this time. He's killed me. I don't want to put too high of a number, but let's just say it's been more than 3 times. Which I'm actually fine with. Like, getting more challenges Dokkan is something I've been missing. Wow, he's supered. Okay, this should be fine. 300k, ouch. And then he just had to leave me that parting gift, but thankfully I have a Dokkan attack on this turn. And this should, if not top me off, with all the other passives, I should be fine. There we go, full HP. Let's move this guy into the front. Or do I want to leave him in the middle? I'm going to do this. I'm not a Ghost Usher. I'm going to pop an Icarus. That way I have 2 turns of essentially invulnerability. Let's go ahead and grab these. How many Rainbow Orbs can I get? Just 2. That's perfectly fine. And I'll grab this one here. Full HP, 30% damage reduction. He only hits 5 times. I saw a tweet. I should go dig it up, the video, but I saw a tweet where someone was saying he hits the hardest and has the highest defense, this phase here, but he only hits 5 times. I'm gonna go ahead and count it each time just to make sure, but I'm 100% confident this guy did his research, and whoever you are, if you see this video, thank you for that bit of information. Hopefully he can front load. Yeah, there it is. Let's see, how much are you doing to me? 400k. Lived with the skin of my teeth. As long as he doesn't super me, I should be okay. I'm going to risk it here because I definitely need... Alright, I need to do this. How do I want to do this? Grab 6 with damage reduction. I should be able to heal a bunch. How many orbs can I get? Here we go. This should be another 140. If I can make it through this phase, this turn right here, I should be fine. Hopefully that is the case. Ooh. Alright, double supers here would be amazing. I don't think he can survive a super, so if he gets supered, we're kind of assed out. Alright, I got my double super. Knock on wood. We are not going to get super here. We can make it through this turn. Yes. Perfect. 120k with damage reduction. This guy does not play any games, and I still got a ways to go in killing him. I kind of want to put this guy here. Let's see, because he has damage reduction on top of everything else. Let's go ahead and do this. Grab these. Grab these. Grab these. This rotation, if I can get multiple supers and crits, this rotation can make this run. Because I'm going to pop a Ghost Usher next turn. There we go. Come on. You got 2 additional Rainbow Orbs. You have a decent chance to crit. Come on. Yes. Oof. 150. That's actually not that bad. That's survivable. I wish I had gotten more supers and more crits, but... Yes. All right, additional supers. Thank you for that one. Prayers have been answered. And a dodge. Let's see. I'm definitely going to pop a Ghost Usher this turn. Simply off the merit that this is a full. Let's do this. And I can grab these. Only because this is a full physical rotation, and playing around with him right here is just not a good idea. Akatsuki was actually kind of ingenious by just reducing the amount of items, because only having 4 items with teams that have like drastic weaknesses on one phase definitely makes this event a bit harder. I'm torn between thinking this is the direction they should go permanently in the future, like just, I won't say inflate difficulty this way. Okay, so this is definitely how I want to do this. What does your defense look like? Only 400k. I do not want to use. Let me see how much. I really wish I had Buikalo on this rotation. I'm gonna go ahead and transform. I mean, I already made the decision before I said it, but I want to see something. 450. I skirted out just a little bit more defense. Let's do that. Let's do this. Grab as many rainbow orbs as possible. If I get a crit here, it's over, and I didn't have to worry. I'm glad I didn't use an item. Come on, crit for me. Crit for me. Is he 55%? More supers. No, he's not. He has crit unless he has... Okay, come on, put him down. Yes! no double supers, but 2 attacks afterward put him down. Perfect. And now we are in prime position to finish this event. Because how many items do I have left? I have 1 of each. I'm going to be pretty conservative. I'm definitely transforming you. You're at 650,000 defense. My boy got type advantage right now too. I'm going to put him right here in this front slot. Side note. Vegito, that super Vegito that came out during the download celebration across from this guy, while he could not survive this rotation with items, or without items, with items, putting him in this front slot speeds up these runs so much. I know everyone knows that, but like, it's not until a difficult event that I was able to wrap my head around how valuable that is. Because for the most part, I usually just my box is strong enough to steamroll through most events. And that's not like odd flex type stuff. It's just like you don't get a feel for how difficult things can be unless you're forced to like just confront it. Look at that. This phase is going so much faster than the last one. Like type advantage is it's that word. But man, like I don't think y'all understand how happy I am to get through this phase. Like it had me pressed. It had me pressed at work. Like, man, I tried to film this video all of Sunday, and then I went out to dinner without finishing it, and I got back and it was just so late, and I was like, all right, let me take my ass to bed, get ready for work. I'm gonna re-attack it tomorrow. And being able to beat this, like after getting this additional power, it's just so alleviating. Let's see, that's not gonna grab me anything. This may. Yep, that's exactly what I wanted. And then boom, and then boom. And look at that, about full HP, going into the last. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna go into the last fight. Oh my, you had to dodge. Thank you. Get that additional. Punish him for dodging. I don't get to see the super attack animation too often, but while it doesn't hold up to SpaghettiOs of the first one, it's actually pretty dope. Like that scene, I think, is from the anime where he's about to go kill Goku and Vegeta right before they fuse. Ooh, 40k. All right, thank you. I was actually a little pressed there because I was like, if he supers, we might die. Like 50% damage reduction is not enough without a support. Like I've narrated this video a couple times, and there was a point that I brought up in most of them. It's that this power absorption team isn't bad, and I kind of touched on it earlier, but having more typing is a big thing it needs, like having more diverse type spread. But I think more than that, like having access to more boos is going to be big. Like with the name update coming, like being able to play characters of the same name, having more boos that are powerful, not just having more boos, but having more powerful boos is going to be a big thing, along with having more typings as well, because their link sets are so cohesive, and I know Akatsuki knows that, so that's why I get the feeling they're hesitant or have been hesitant in the past to release very powerful boos. I mean, the link level update really helped them by giving them ki, because that was a big problem they had beforehand. But having a lot of powerful boos that are constantly regenerating, having more walls than just this guy. Like, this team is pretty defensive, but like against these super hard hitting defense or events, we start seeing characters whose defenses are mediocre being exposed. So getting more powerfully defensive boos and just making a fortress of an archetype could be a lot of fun. Like, it's not going to be fast. I never expect this team to be very fast simply by the nature of how they're built. But having like a fortress type style of team could open up the door, especially if they build it from a free-to-play mindset. They could really open up the door to having, dang, only get one orb. Hopefully my Buhan can take him down. But what I was saying could really open up the door to like new design philosophies for events. Like, I've got a couple ideas of how they can implement more difficult events, and not like difficulty and like let's jack up the stats, but like difficulty in the sense of, hey, you can't use items here, or the type of enemies you're fighting play off of one another, so you have to use system mechanics to beat them. And if Dokkan goes in that direction and like has characters use system mechanics to win, and I don't mean system mechanics in the sense like, oh, you need to buy this new unit to be able to beat this event, but system mechanics in the sense it's like, hey, these are the types of units you like how Battlefield kind of does it. It's like, these are the types of units that are powerful. I'm gonna risk it on this turn, see how much damage. Perfect. This guy shouldn't take too much damage. Hopefully he doesn't take too much damage. And with that boo in the center, perfect. He's going to wreck. He will wreck that boo Piccolo. He will one-shot him. But kind of like how Battlefield has those boss mechanics on the side, something like that, but maybe in a boss rush type formula where you have two bosses that are maybe about half the power of one of each of these stages, but have mechanics that play off of each other and force you to use team builds to go ahead, like different types of team builds or abilities to neutralize or handle a boss during different phases would be fun as they play off of one another. That's super far down the road, and it may not be a popular decision, so I don't have much hope in something like that happening. But if we got to see that, I'm talking golden age of Dokkan. Beautiful stuff. All right, cool. 3 bars down. Who's next? This guy hits a lot. I'm going to pop an Icarus here. It seems like the wise thing to do. Let's go ahead and grab these. No. Rough. Alright, bet. And this should top me off to full HP. Got a 24 key super. I got 48% crit chance on that boo. I realize how hard it is to grab. I believe he gets 60% crit chance for that super boo, because it's kind of rare unless the screen is completely flooded with rainbow orbs to get 5 rainbow orbs in a row. And usually that's not a thing that you desire, but for this boo in particular, it helps him out very specifically. And maybe an orb targeting update would be nice. Okay, he has 80% damage reduction. Does he get bopped? No, he does not. Perfect. And I have 2 turns of Icarus, and then I have a Ghost Usher at the very end of it. And that is going to be perfect. That hopefully can carry me to the end. Ooh, but we have this Boo Piccolo coming up. I need to pick the slot where he gets hit the very least. 3, 3, 4. Of course, perfectly spread out. Nothing I can do. Just pray. Just grab your ankles and pray, right? Alright. This puts me in a decent spot. Man, I really wish that Kid Boo, the Int one, was on... I missed the last one. Was on Power Absorption. Like, him not being on it is a bit of a robbery, because having him in this phase here throwing around, and this is at max link levels, throwing around 4 million attack stats, critting, healing, perfect, perfection, actual perfection for this last form. And considering, oh my goodness, he hit for 5 million. Sorry, sorry. Buhan was really out here not playing around, but excuse me, I got a bit loud there. That Easy 8 Int Kid Buu right here, he would sauce this guy up. How much are you hitting me for? Probably for an arm and a leg. 300. All right, and that's with extra stats from this support. Okay, cool. We'll live as long as he can't super multiple times in a turn. Back to full. Boom. All right. Let's go ahead and grab these. I want the 18 key. I want the additional crit chance, and I want this. I'm going to risk this turn simply because the next turn coming up, if he doesn't die here, I Ghost Usher and I win. And while it might have been smarter to Ghost Usher here and bank on the fact that this guy on the other rotation could survive, he has yet. There we go. I'm about to say I haven't seen him multi-super much this round or this run, but the fact that he got it is perfectly amazing. All right, man, this video is running a bit long. I'm gonna tell you, like, this team is slow, but they can get the job done as long as they get through that STR Great Golden 8 form, because although this form had a couple close this portion of the fight had a couple close calls, that Strength STR form was by far the most bonkers. All right, cool. Let's see, 2.1 million. Oh my goodness. E-boy. All right, I'm not gonna be a bitch, fuck it. Cause oof. I see, knock on wood, I see a world where my hubris cost me. All right, double digits. He does, okay. Let me see how much this actually does. 120K, well, 119. And he connects. Game over, get out of here. Screwed up my Mother's Day this run, but you know what? Mama ain't raised no quitter, so we came back to win it. All right, guys, that is it for the Power Absorption run. I have a feeling that this may be the most difficult. Now, I haven't tried the other ones. I might be a little wary of Connecting Hope. We'll see. 26 minutes. That's a pretty rough run. But if you managed to make it to the end, thank you for being here. Thank you for listening to me. If you want to comment on anything I said during the run, go ahead and place it in the comment section below. We can go ahead and have a discussion about that. And with that being said, this is a Fly Guy Gaming, and Fly Guy out.